games.
You know what'll help Peyton Manning? Same thing that helps
a running game.
Exactly.
Get the damn ball running.
It's the same thing that would help Bradford. It's the same thing that would help Nick Foles. All these teams that are struggling offensively have one thing in common. They don't run the football.
And here's the thing, too, Tony. You bring it. Gary Kubiak's your head coach. When's the last time you saw a Gary Kubiak head team that can't run the damn ball? That's what he's known for.
Exactly. And Peyton Manning's been sacked 12 times, so he's taking sacks, so he's getting hit a lot.
He's not getting rid of the ball as fast as he used to.
And you said it earlier when we were talking to Nate, and it's one of the things I remember.
Right.
You go through the running backs. Forget Terrell Davis. I mean, he was an all-pro. He helped them win the Super Bowl.
Tony,
but after that, they had Mike Bell. They would throw guys in there you've never heard of.
They made Pro Bowlers, okay, out of guys like Mike Anderson, okay. You go to Travis Henry, but that's not even the obscure names. You got guys like Olindis Gary, for God's sake.
Exactly. How soon we forget Olindis Gary.
Yes. You got Jesus, who else? Who else was on that team that stunk so bad? Reuben Drones. Reuben Drones, okay, got a fat contract. That dude ran for 1,400 yards. 1,400 yards.
And where is he now?
Reuben Drones, he just, what was it? The Wawa right off of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Yakima.
No. It was the Wawa off of.
Did he make it in time for Hoagie Fest?
He did.
No, he was making Hoagies for Hoagie Fest.
He was behind Rendell.
That's ridiculous, man. I'm just saying,
Rendell, who should be at Wawa making Hoagies.
They have been known forever to pull guys off the street and rush for 1,000 yards. And you're telling me a guy like Gary Kubiak, whose expertise is running the damn football, he's got 3 guys back there, and they can't even get 3 yards of carry.
And so everybody puts it on the quarterback, though. Every team puts it on the quarterback. But you know what? You know how Peyton Manning gets better?
How?
With a running game. Yep. That's how everybody gets better. Run the damn. Look at the Giants on Monday night. The Giants were a pretty decent running team, right? And they couldn't run the ball against the Eagles. And what happens? Eli Manning has to throw.
Right.
And the Eagles put the
He's
pressure
exposed.
on.
Exactly.
Do you think that a part of the reason that that they're having a hard time getting the running game going is that defensive coordinators are just not afraid of him passing the ball and beating him with his arm anymore? They're just stacking the box now. And
Absolutely.
They're not playing zone coverage anymore. They're just playing straight up, man.
And Evan Mathis is not getting it done. That's why Chip Kelly let him go. I'm just kidding. Not making it better for people who have fantasy teams and see a guy catch a touchdown that you think's a touchdown, but then it's ruled not a touchdown.
Right. You're having
or a guy
like
Golden Tate, who really didn't score a touchdown and fumbled the ball in that Bears game.
So many examples.
Yet they called it a touchdown, and players, I was watching Inside the NFL, and guys like Brandon Jennings are saying, I don't know what a touchdown is anymore. Receivers have no idea. Megatron came out and said, I have no idea what a touchdown catch is anymore, or what's a catch. And this all goes back to the Dez Bryant play last year.
Right.
This is what's really forced the NFL to go overboard in trying to get it right. Because the thing that's absurd about the catch, not a catch rule, especially in the end zone, having control all the way down, is a running back could be running and get the ball out and barely touch the goal. Forget about going completely over the goal line, right? All he has to do is touch white, right? All he has to do is touch white or touch the pylon.
Yes.
And the ball can fall out of his hands before he hits his hand on the ground, and they rule that a touchdown, right?
Yes,
that's the way it is. But
know.
A guy has to catch the ball, come down,
control it
all the way to the ground, control it. If he falls out of bounds, all the way to the ground, not have it pop out. It is the dumbest rule in sports.
Because he's got it. He's clearly got it.
What's the difference between a running back going to the goal line, stretching out, and then barely touching white, and the ball pops out, and they call it a touchdown because he broke the plane? It should have to break the plane. There's the thing. But it doesn't matter. You're still breaking the plane of the goal line.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing.
He doesn't finish. What I'm saying is the running back who puts the ball down and it pops out of his hands, that's called a touchdown, even though he doesn't complete the play, which is the rule that they use to explain the stupid catch in the end zone being a completed catch.
Tony, I don't disagree with you. I think the rule is completely stupid. What I'm saying is the reason why they don't call it that way for the receivers is because what they're really saying is he didn't have possession of the catch.
He does. Once he has the ball and his feet are down, he does. To me, coming down all the way and maintaining. But this is the Dez Bryant rule.
I know. I think Dez caught the damn ball. What I'm saying is when you juggle that ball.
I thought he caught the ball too, but since it's the Cowboys, I don't really care.
You're damn right.
For me, for somebody that doesn't even really understand the rules that much, I look at those two rules and they seem to totally contradict each other.
Because here it is. Because, like I said, when you catch the ball, you have to complete the process. This is where the rule gets stupid, Tony. Like you said, once he breaks the plane, he's in there. It doesn't make any sense because once he does break the plane, it shouldn't matter whether he has the complete control of the ball or not. But a reception is only a reception when the ball is secured. So if it's moving even a little bit, they're going to call it an incomplete pass.
It's stupid.
It is stupid because, like I said, he clearly has it. He clearly has it.
And by the way, in the Golden Tate catch in the Detroit Lions' first win, did he have that ball? Was
Absolutely.
that a touchdown?
Absolutely.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
I would think under the old rules that's a touchdown. But that's why I'm surprised they went and reviewed it and called it a touchdown. Because under the rules that I've seen explained, he catches the ball, he's in the end zone, he makes one step, but it pops out, then it's intercepted. So he didn't come all the way down with possession of the ball.
But the ball broke the plane.
It always breaks the plane. When a guy catches the ball and he has both feet in and he gets the tightrope back and he catches the ball, right, and his both feet come down, which is a touchdown, he catches it. He goes all the way to the ground, and he's out of bounds, and then as he's finished, as he hits the ground, it pops out. How was that not a touchdown? How's that a catch? No, it's not. He has to follow all the way through to the ground, hold on to the ball, even long after he's come down to the ground. If it pops out of his hand or moves out of his hand,
not a catch.
Not a catch, not a touchdown.
It's stupid.
They've made it more confusing. Instead of simplifying it, they've made it more difficult.
Yeah, they've swung so far in the other direction.
And you know what that is?
It's an outrage.
Yeah, the president
Damn
agrees.
right.